everyone, this is Bonnie from Backward Story, and welcome to the final day of A Week of Beauty and the Beast. To celebrate Disney's live-action Beauty and the Beast, there are a ton of magazines on the newsstand right now, and if you don't have a store that sells them near you, or if they're sold out, I've seen at least 2 of these pop up digitally. There might be all 3 of them up by now, I'm not sure, but check your e-reader if you can't find these locally. But I wanted to show them off to you, especially if you don't know which one you want to buy, if you just want one of them. They're all pretty different from one another, but they are all about $10 each. No, 2 of them are 14. One of them is 10. I'm sorry, I just looked at the first one. The 2 that are 14 I actually think are better than the $10 one, but it depends on what you want out of the magazine. All 3 of these are very different from one another, and I'm going to show you how they differ so that you can see which one you might like. The first one is a little more picture heavy, and like if you want to cut out the pictures and use them to do a collage or use an artwork or anything. The second one is more facts about the movie and how they put it together, and has articles and interviews and stuff. And the third one is more about the fairy tale as a whole, and it goes into other versions of the tale and other movies, and it's not just about the Disney version. So actually these are ranked in order. This one, well, I guess in reverse order. This one's my favorite of the 3. This one's my second favorite, and this is probably my least favorite of the 3. But I could see why it would be somebody else's favorite. Again, it depends on what you want the magazines for. So let's take a look at them one by one. So we're going to start with this version. It is Disney Beauty and the Beast. It is a Topics Media special, and it is supposedly on newsstands until April 29th. This one was only $10. It was the cheapest of the 3. It also has the least amount of content, but the most amount of pictures and full-size pictures. So again, it depends on what you want it for. This one is very picture heavy. I'm just going to flip through it a little bit. And of course the back, you have the beautiful, beautiful rose on the back. This is probably my favorite back of the 3, just because the rose and the glass, and it's just such an iconic picture, and how can you not? How can you not? So, well, and you can see, again, not great lighting. I'm doing this on Saturday night, and I just painted my nails, so they're a mess, but that's actually from the Beauty and the Beast collection in my other video today, if you were curious how it looks on the nail. But let's not stare at my nails too much, because they had to be clipped all the way down, and they're short, and they're a mess because I haven't cleaned up yet, because it's 9:30 at night, and I just want to get these videos done because I haven't been home all day. But you can see some of the pictures here. Look at these full-size, gorgeous pictures. And this is especially good if you haven't seen the movie yet, because it helps get you psyched about what's coming. You've got some character design here. But it's also good once you have seen it, because it helps you relive the magic and remember it. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm seeing it tomorrow morning, so I'll probably post this video and then go see it. Or maybe it'll be posting while I'm there. Who knows? Depends on what time I set the post to go live. Look at these pictures. It makes me excited for the movie. Look at that. I just love that picture. And I love the music boxes. I didn't know that music boxes were going to be a big thing in the movie, and it talks about the inspiration for Belle's father's music box. So I'm going to be looking forward to that scene now, when maybe I wouldn't have paid much attention to it before, but this magazine brought it to life. And there's more pictures than that in there. Some of these pages are stuck together. And I'm not showing you them every single page, because it gives you something to discover too. Just a little taste. This one is definitely the best if you want more behind the scenes about the movie, and it goes into more detail. This one is a People special to display until June 2nd, so it'll be on the stand a little bit longer. And this one is $13.99. It has a lot more information on it than the previous one, so it's more worth that price point. It's an Entertainment Weekly collector's guide, and this is the back cover. Ooh, there's that pretty rose I like again. So you can see there's a lot more writing already. Fairy Tale in the Flesh, I like some of the wording here. You've got other movies. Got some great pictures of the actors, lots of articles and interviews behind the music. Look at that. It just has so much detail on the original movie, the new movie, what went into Disney making it. I just really like that you can sit here and read this, and it's a little more like reading a book because it's so informative. It talks about the sets, it talks about costume design, and it's just overall more involved than the one with just pictures. So I like it better because of that, but I can see again why people would like the one with pictures more. I just am not the kind of person who cuts out pictures and collages and stuff, personally. I like all this behind the scenes stuff. I like seeing what makes everything tick. So I love this version. And I haven't read everything yet because I'm kind of saving it and savoring it. But that is a quick look at this version. And here's my favorite of the three. This one is a life special, The Story of a Fairy Tale. From Time Inc. It is $13.99, display until June 2nd, so you have a little time to pick this one up too. And this one's my favorite. My fairy tale loving heart loves the fact that it's not just about the Disney version, it's about the fairy tale that I love so much. Look at the back. I mean, the back tells you right there, this is not just about the Disney version. Love it. I wish that they would come out with a special like this every year. You got art. It has the Disney stuff in it too. Especially here. We're probably in the Disney part right now. Snow White, it talks about, there you go, there's the Disney versions. I was going to say, look at that. Just, it has so much that maybe you've seen some of this before, maybe you haven't. A lot of this is new. You've got some very traditional art. You've got some very old versions of the story. It goes back to movies that a lot of people are not familiar with today, and it's just a great resource for anyone looking for other types of Beauty and the Beast, or looking for how the legend came about, or more history, or how the versions differ. It is more informative that way, and it just has all of these gorgeous nuggets of information throughout it, and I really appreciate that and like that. And if you're a true fan of the tale and you want to know more, this is the one to pick up because it just has so much information in it. So as you can see, there are three very different, very unique versions of the magazine souvenir things that you can pick up. You can pick up one, you can pick up all three. I picked up all three so that I could do a comparison for you guys, and like I said, I definitely prefer these two in particular just because I'm not really a photo kind of girl, but for those that are, that is a really cool one too, and it's not as expensive, which is also nice, but I like the ones with all the extra articles and all the behind the scenes because I like digging into that stuff and I like the knowledge of it. So everyone is going to be different, and you're just going to have to pick the one that sounds and looks the best to you. And I hope this was helpful in helping you pick out one of these souvenir magazines, and I hope you have an amazing time at the movies this week or this past weekend if you already have seen it, and happy Beauty and the Beast week. I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.